This video shows you how to access the interactive maps on the transformation in carbon-intensive regions across Europe. The decarbonization of the European energy system will affect many regions in different ways. Regions which are carbon-intensive will face a lot of challenges and rely on additional support. To meet the challenges, the countries and the EU will need to provide financial means and assistance for the regional transformation and for the shift towards a green economy. As a first step, those regions need to be identified, and these maps shall assist in this identification process. You can access the maps through the Co-Transitions website by clicking on Tools and then choose Maps. Here you will find maps on the socioeconomic risk index, the role of migration during the transformation, as well as the coping strategies. Each of the interactive maps is embedded into stories to explain the content of the maps. You can click, for example, on the socioeconomic challenges, where you can scroll down. On the left side, you will find the explaining stories, and on the right side, you see different maps and graphs. The maps that are embedded in the website are interactive, and you can zoom in and out. One example here is the exposure indicator, which shows how many jobs are related to the carbon-intensive sector. You can zoom out and see that some carbon-intensive regions in Europe have a very high exposure. Each region on the map has an info sheet which you can open by clicking on the region. If you click on the region of Katowice, for example, you can see that most people work in the energy sector, and therefore a high number of jobs might be at risk due to the transformation. After scrolling down, you can find the related content section. Here you have a link to the Energy and Industry Geography Lab, in which the indicators are embedded as well. The map also includes other indicators, such as the EU energy infrastructure, and is developed and maintained by the EU's Joint Research Centre. If you are done with one story, you can easily navigate to the other stories around migration and coping actions by clicking on them above. If you want to return to the main overview on the stories, you can click on the 4 squares.